My name is Nick Catino. I teach music technology at Southside High School. We recently integrated the GEC into our music tech class when we upgraded the lab. It's really easy to jump around between students, so if I have 20 kids in my class, I can really quickly jump from someone over there and someone over here. With the new upgrade, it'll allow more mobility within the classroom.
The Korg Group Education Controller, or GEC, is the most technologically advanced system in group instruction available today. The GEC system is comprised of two main pieces of hardware: the teacher unit, which acts as the central hub and server for the system, and the student interface, which is located at each student station and connected to the teacher unit via Cat5 Ethernet cable. The single-space rack-mountable GEC5 teacher unit has 32 inputs for Cat5 cables connecting each student station, allowing up to 32 independent learning stations. These connections allow the teacher to lecture, listen in, or establish two-way communication with each student, individually, in groups, or all at once. The teacher unit also has audio inputs for instruments, headset microphones, computer audio, or auxiliary audio devices, and audio outputs for the teacher's headphones, monitor speakers, and recording capability. A network output is used to connect the system to the teacher's computer to control the audio in the room using Korg's proprietary control software, either on a desktop computer or with the help of a wireless router, an iPad, or an Android tablet. No other system allows this much flexibility to enable the teacher to use their system the way that works best in their classroom. Each student will be equipped with a GEC5 student interface by simply wiring a Cat5 cable from the back of the teacher unit to each student interface. The station will become completely integrated into the system. The software control application will automatically detect the new station, so no additional setup or programming is required. Inputs for the student's instrument, computer, and auxiliary audio are located on the rear of the interface, and the front panel has standard 1/8-inch inputs for headsets. The interface box is compatible with headphones that have a single plug, or headsets that have separate plugs for the headphone and the microphone audio. There are inputs for two headsets, so two students can work independently at a single station if space in the lab is limited and the keyboards are compatible with our split programs. Every technology lab is different, and the GEC5 Lab System is equipped to benefit any situation. The GEC5 is perfect for piano labs without computers, music technology labs with computers, recording interfaces and keyboards, guitar labs, language labs, or any band class equipped with digital mutes for personalized learning. The size of the class is not an issue, as the GEC5 can accommodate up to 32 independent stations, or 64 split stations with no minimum or quantity requirements. Controlling the audio in the classroom is the main goal of the GEC5, and our new control software makes it easier than ever. Available on iOS for iPad, Android for tablets, and Windows or Mac for desktop computers. Teachers can seamlessly transition between desktop to tablet because the teacher unit acts as a server for the system. With three main modes: lecture, practice, and group, teachers will have everything they need at their fingertips to control the audio environment and maximize teaching time with their students. In lecture mode, students will only hear the teacher's instrument and voice, making this the perfect selection to provide class instruction. In practice mode, the students will hear only their own instrument and computer audio during practice. The teacher has the ability to eavesdrop on any student with a simple double-click or tap. Double-clicking again will establish two-way communication between the teacher and student. Finally, group mode allows the teacher to create groups of any number of students who will be able to work together in a group and hear each other's instrument audio and voice. Using the control software, the classroom setup can be customized based on the physical layout of the lab, and multiple classrooms can be set up for each teacher using the app. For labs that utilize the wireless features of the GEC5, a wireless router is also needed and can be purchased separately. The teacher unit has a wireless access point, and connecting a router establishes a private network on which you can access the GEC5 software. This tablet app acts as the control surface for the system and is compatible with an Android tablet or Apple iPad.
One of the things the configuration of a music technology lab with a GEC enables a teacher to do is to allow kids to work on their own creative pieces. It really revolutionized the way we think about music education. So much more readily can the teacher now differentiate instruction. So if a student in Station 1 is working on a Mozart sonata because he or she can play that well, and a student at Station 2 is using GarageBand to construct a piece using loops, that's okay. Each student can enter the field of making music at his or her own level. And my superintendent, when coming to observe a class one time, was amazed that he walked into a music class where it was quiet. And the teacher never had to raise her voice, just another development in what's already a great program.